Hello friends. 795 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. I was not able to make videos as I was out station due to some personal reason. In the meantime, let us see what has changed as far as southern war zone is concerned on Kherson front. Krynki Bridgehead. There have been progress from the Russian offensive operations and they have now captured almost 90% of this Ukrainian bridgehead. And Antonovsky Bridge, the Ukrainians continue holding as before. On Zaporizhia front towards Orikho sector, Robotin, Russians still hold 30% and fight continues for the central and from the southeast and also towards Verbov northwest no changes. Similar situation towards Rimivki direction. Fight continues towards west of Staromayorsky and Ukraine. Coming to east on Marinka front, Russians are holding 70% in Mashinostrital, no changes, and they made some gains towards south of Konstantinovka. Russians have reached on the outskirts and even entered Avdiivka and now hold 10% of the establishment from the eastern side. Pobeda, no changes. They continue holding 95%. Zorzivka fight continues holding 20%. In north of Marinka, that is Krasnogorovka, Russians' offensive operations continue, holding 15%, and they have advanced from the eastern side. Fight continues in the center. Coming to Avdiivka, mother of all battles as of now. In the southern part, Nevelsky, no changes. Netailovo fight continues on the outskirts. Yasnoprodovka, no changes. Orlovka direction, Umansky fight continues in the eastern part. Russians claim that they have captured fully Semyonovka, however, Ukrainians claim that they still hold some post in the west of this village, which could be maximum up to 1%. Berdichi, Russians have advanced in the north and it can be taken as Russians have taken over it, holding more than 97%. In northern flank, Russians now fully control Solovyov. Okeretino, now it holds almost 97%. They made more advance and also advanced towards Arkhangelsky. Russian troops have entered Kerenik, though hold a minor part of this village. Towards Novokalinovo, no changes, holding 50%. Bakhmut, Chasiv sector, Krasnoye now has again come under Russian army. Kalinovo fight continues. Russians have entered from the southwest direction. Bogdanovka retaken again fully by Russian army. North of Soledar, Siversk region, no changes. Coming to northern side now, towards Yampol-Lovka, Russians' offensive operation continues. Similar situation towards Terny. Kyslivka, earlier the Russians which held only 30 to 40%, they have made good gains, and as per ISW, probably Russian army has fully taken over this village, though confirmation is still awaited. Huge interdiction missions have been continuing for last a week or so. In fact, even earlier to that, and previous day, the Russian army hit many infrastructures deep inside Ukrainian territory, and Ukrainian army too used UAVs to attack many oil refineries within Russian territory, gaining some success. Palestine Israel Middle East, no significant changes since my last video, that is 5 odd days before. As far as IDF is concerned, it is continuing its operations in bits and pieces all along the Gaza Strip, and now they seem to have amassed lots of troops in southern Gaza, especially on Rafah border. Counter shelling continues in the north that is with the Hezbollahs. West Bank situation is similar. In the meantime, Houthis attacked a UK tanker, causing some damage, though it is said that it continues moving. Houthis also destroyed one US MQ-9 Reaper drone. In India, election for the next parliament continuing. Second phase is over, and the dirt that is flowing, not only from the opposition but much more from the present political party, that is BJP and allies, continuing. And the low cannot be said that it has reached its bottom. Filthiest yet to come. And openly the minorities are being attacked, and dirtiest statements, which is offensive, being announced. And as far as election commission is concerned, it is in hibernation. Well, that's all. Thank you.